Hey everybody, what's up? Well, oh no. Welcome back.
You don't like your intro.
No, I take it back. Welcome back.
It was a little embarrassing.
It was a little bit over the top.
How's it going, everyone? We're back, and I will say the last few videos we have done have been kind of heavy. They've been kind of heavier videos. Like the last 4 videos, we haven't done like a lovers video in a while. And we're actually back with the Sam and Kristie video because last time it was 3 months in between Sam and Kristie videos.
Sprinkle it in there, nice.
Exactly. So I thought we would do that today because a lot of things have been going on. As we know, there was an international break. You know, we talked about on our channel, United States played, they lost. And the Matildas played as well, and they actually won both of their games. But also, Kristie she didn't play 1 minute of either one of those games.
Oh, now I know why they lost, everyone. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
JK. Was she the good luck charm?
I've actually read somewhere that she was practicing alone one day, that she might not have been completely healthy or fit, so there might have been something going on. And I also kind of read that as, just because she didn't play in either game, I almost read that as Vladko knows what he gets from her. Also, maybe he's not analyzing her as much, possibly.
Could be.
But if she's sick or not 100%, then maybe that was the reason. But they officially played, and like I said, Matildas played 2 games. They won both games, so they had a great international break. The United States had a bad international break. Yeah. But as we know, Kristie was over in the UK. She was in the UK, then in Spain. U-Haul season is in full effect because it looks like Sam and Kristie are officially back together. But look at that, they are together. U-Haul season. And I guess we'll go a little bit backwards. So we'll kind of start there and kind of go backwards for a few moments rather than going from when we started last video. So they're back together. And so we got that cute picture of them together. And then we got this cheeky Insta story of Sam saying there's 2 types of people. And there's 2 types, ones that work out, ones that watch others work out.
Hey, I'm the one who watches people work out.
And Sam is actually indicting herself here, saying she's the one who watches people. So
Guilty.
Yeah, guilty as charged, exactly. So they're back together. And my question is, I guess I was going to ask this at the very end of the video, but Kristie's back in the UK. How long is she going to be back in the UK for?
Is that a rhetorical question?
I guess so.
You're looking at me like I'm going to answer it. Well, Kristie's people reached out to me and said...
Well, okay. They have games in Germany. The US women's national team have the games against Germany in November. If she's on the roster, which there's a very good possibility she will be on the roster, she'll obviously come back for those. But some people are saying a Christmas in Australia for Kristie.
Oh.
Also, the Ballon d'Or awards are happening this Monday, which is the 17th, I believe. And the question is Sam going to the awards? I was a little bit incorrect. I thought they named the top 3 and then the top 3 went to the awards ceremony. Anyone who's nominated can go. I believe it was different last year because of COVID, or the year before because it was different before. But I'm thinking if you're nominated, you can go, because but what I did read is the person who won has already been informed they have won. So I read that.
What?
So they know that they can be at the ceremony.
What if they let it leak?
I know, right? How does that work out? So I did read that. So, but will they go together? And if they do, that will be a amazing red carpet for them.
Yes.
So they're together, super cute. But like we talked about, Sam and Kristie both played international break matches. And Sam, like always, super supportive. And then when Kristie was playing her matches, of course, Kerr was being a super cute wag and girlfriend, because she was posting cute things like this. She posted on her Twitter, she goes, Kristie was at Wembley Stadium.
Need pics of KM at Wembley, please.
Yeah. So she was making it known she wants as many pictures at Wembley of Kristie as possible. Super supportive of Kristie playing. Sam posted this cute comment right before they played the game at Wembley. Kristie said, and you read that.
To those of you who have torn us down, look at us now. And then Sam says, hopefully you have a better showing than my first trip to Wembley. Thumbs up. And then Sam says, go babe.
Super supportive of Kristie. Okay, so there's 2 things that kind of major did kind of happen. I'll go for this one first. So Sam Kerr was honored with Time's 2022 Time 100 Next list. And it talks about how they chose the Time 100, how they chose them.
There's no one way to have an impact, so there's no one way by which Time measures the influence essential to its selections. As a result, and by design, the 2022 Time 100 Next list features musicians as well as medical professionals, government officials as well as movement leaders, and high-profile whistleblowers alongside top CEOs, all curated by Time's journalists and informed by their reporting. What unites these individuals are their extraordinary efforts to shape our world and to define our future.
Yeah, and so
cool.
Sam Kerr was included on this. She was under the innovators category. That's pretty freaking cool, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And that is something that we know, we talked about, that goes beyond soccer, that goes beyond sport. So Kristie reposted this. So Abby Wambach, they did a little blurb about, I think they picked Abby to write about Sam. I think
okay.
So Abby Wambach said this.
She leads not through bravado about her own skill, but by directing the spotlight to her teammates, celebrating their unique skills and efforts, and they rise to the level that Sam sees in them. That's a leader. That's a legend.
So that's very cool.
Put that on my gravestone.
Abby wrote that, and then Kristie says,
couldn't have said that any better, Abby Wambach. Congrats on Time 100, baby. Heart.
So, that's so big. And again, Kristie always being so supportive. So very, very cool. And then we have, I'm not exactly sure the timetable of these. Then there was an article where Sam was talking about Kristie. And, I love when we hear these articles about one talking about the other, them kind of talking about the relationship. And this article was just kind of talking about them being in a relationship. That was part of the article, but the title of the article was
I Hate to Lose, Sam Kerr on Dating the Competition.
Yeah, so she kind of talks about dating the competition.
The Matilda's captain opens up about her relationship with U.S. midfielder Kristie Mewis.
And then we'll read a little bit from the article, but it's just, I love hearing each other talk about each other.
Having a relationship at work can be challenging in a lot of ways. Work can't just stay at work. Irritations from home come to the office. And then there's that awkward conversation you need to have with HR. That goes on another level when you play professional sports and are on opposing teams like the Australian soccer captain Sam Kerr and her partner Kristie Mewis, who is a midfielder on the U.S. national soccer team. We obviously didn't think of that being on opposite teams when we first started dating, but I think it's really enjoyable. We're both so competitive and so driven, and it's really nice to have that support, Kerr told the Oz in an exclusive interview. She knows what I'm going through, and I know what she's going through to try and be at the top level. Of course, inter-team dating is nothing new, especially if you look to international ice hockey teams where the Canadian and American captains just keep getting married, and the AFLW, from which so many families have sprouted. One concern that people used to have in the past about people on opposing teams dating is that it might make them go easier on each other, but Kerr reckons that opposite is true for her and Mewis. When we play each other, we go in harder on each other. It's just so much more fun to go play against your friends, and especially her. There was one time in Newcastle when we both went in for a dangerous tackle on each other, Kerr said, but that's the love of it, right? We can banter afterwards. To have someone going through the same thing is very nice on this journey. However, there is one subject that is taboo at home. 9 times out of 10 when we've played the USA, it hasn't gone my way, so it's a little bit of a touchy subject. She knows not to push that on because I'm so competitive. I hate to lose.
Okay, so that talks about, and I always think about that. I always think when professional athletes go against their partner, but I always have the opposite thinking. I think so many of these professional athletes are so competitive, especially with their partners, that they're like, they want the bragging rights that they win. So I don't even think they would go easier on their partner. I would think they would even go harder because they want to win, because they're so competitive.
Yeah, I've thought of it both ways, but yeah, I would totally want to annihilate the competition,
right? And so
see you at home later, babe.
Yeah. Because we think about even like Viv and Beth or whatnot, they seem so competitive, or everyone just, they want to win. Everyone who's a professional athlete wants to win.
Worst case scenario, you go in for the tackle and you injure the other person.
Yeah.
Then you feel really bad.
Yeah, that's
that
true.
Doesn't happen too much, so.
That's true, because, yeah.
Can you imagine?
Oh, I know. You feel so guilty, especially if it's like something serious.
Yeah.
But that's such a cute article. They talk a tiny bit more about Kristie saying that Sam can wear anything, like, style-wise. I mean, they're the fashionista couple, too, so.
Totally.
So that was cute. Maybe I'll link that article down below. So, and also, when I was reading the thing about Australia losing mostly to the United States, I'm thinking with the United States' losing streak now.
Oh, dear.
Might be turning in Australia's favor next time. Too soon.
Way too soon, sorry.
Okay. So the last thing we're going to kind of talk about is kind of something that I don't want to say surprised me, but kind of bummed me out. I know that we talked about the last video we talked about. I don't think this has happened yet. A couple days after we posted our last video about Sam and Kristie, Sam posted a cute picture of her and Kristie on her Instagram. And it was one of those pictures where they were doing kind of a kissy. So Sam and Kristie have these adorable pictures right here. And super cute. I mean, the cutest. And then I kind of was reading about this, but then I saw for myself that, like, we'll first start with Kristie left the cutest comment. She said, "Obsessed with you." I love that.
Can't wait to see you.
And can't wait to see you. I love when, like, people are obsessed. Because Sara and I are obsessed with each other. You know, I love the obsession. So I love that idea. I'm obsessed. I can't, I want to be around you all the time. But the thing we saw that was kind of a little disheartening, some of the comments underneath this post were pretty upsetting. I mean, kind of sad. Kind of just... that people are still thinking these things and openly putting it on someone's Instagram.
Yeah, people know that they can, if they see something they don't like, you can not comment.
Right. Right.
If I see something I don't like, okay, I just keep scrolling.
So obviously a lot of supportive, cute comments where they love it, but then people are like, somebody like this says, actually, someone says, "Please, someone answer me. Does Sam have a baby?" I thought that was kind of funny.
Baby.
And like someone put one of the worst photos you'd ever see. Someone goes, Sam, you're beautiful. Please find a man, okay? And then someone goes, "I love you so much. Please stop the lesbian."
What?
And then someone goes, "Man is sweeter. Please stop that." Yeah, these are wild.
Why do people feel the need to just input?
Well, people want people to be what they want them to be. I'm actually not quite sure,
Well, I'm sure Sam reads these comments and is like, wow, I think I need to stop being a lesbian.
Yeah, exactly. What is the point of these?
I'm going to go find myself a man, right?
And then someone goes, "What on earth? She is a lesbian," which I think is kind of funny because it's been pretty, on her Instagram has been pretty open with, her and Kristie on kissing and
they
stuff.
Just woke up from a dream or something.
Exactly. And they go, "Are you a lesbian?" So obviously these are not in the majority of the comments, but there's quite a few of them. And it's very disheartening seeing these comments. And it's like, and it's like Sarah said, what are they accomplishing? And what, when Sam reads these or Kristie or whoever, but so many supportive comments in here, just kind of like, forget the haters. But I did see that. I'm thinking in 2022, people still comment this. I mean, we should know that's what happens, but my favorites are, you ask, "Do you have a baby?" And someone goes, "WTF gay?" So
what's it to you?
Seeing those were kind of, did anyone see that and kind of were disheartened? But that's kind of the update. We will see if they go to the Ballon d'Or Awards together on Monday. We will see what happens, how long Kristie ends up to be in the UK. We'll see if we see Kristie at any Chelsea games, because that will be exciting. Wag in the stands.
Love to see her in blue.
Yes, she looks great in blue. So Australia had a great international break. United States, sad we didn't get to see Kristie play. I wonder if Sam went to the game, or I wonder if Kristie told her, "Hey, don't come to the game. I know I'm not going to be playing." Because a lot of times I think the coach will tell them, "Hey, you're going to play this game, or you're not going to play this game." What did everyone think? They are still going strong. I know Sara gets so annoyed when I say, "Oh, engagement over the Christmas," but I can see it happening. What do you know?
Hey, we'll see. Never say never.
I do.
Wilder things have happened.
That's true. Viv and Beth, that was the wildest thing I've ever seen. Okay, let me ask this question. Okay, what couple were you surprised with more? Viv and Beth or Kristie and Sam?
You know the answer is Viv and Beth.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so too, but those are actually kind of equal to me, almost being so surprised that it happened, that they turned into a couple. I always think about that's kind of on par with, whoa, it came out of nowhere, because other people you kind of maybe could put together, but those two couples for me are just like, whoa, how did we get here?
They're the ones that might last.
Yeah, exactly. What does everyone think? Questions, comments down below.
There are two types of people in this world. I had to throw that in there because I've been waiting to sing that since I saw the photo caption. I'm so sorry.
Hey, it's okay. You kept it for the end. It's okay. Questions, comments down below. We'll talk to everyone later. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.